Alright, I am Biosan, and today we are doing the cards of the week for what week is it today? By the way,
Se-
first week of August.
yep.
What's it go?
No, September.
September. My bad, September. Yes, I am. And with me today is Rusing,
Shen.
Rusing,
Shen. Okay, it's fine. But yeah. Uh,
and we have two series for this week. One TD, one extra booster. I think it
no,
was
it's regular rooster. Yep.
regular booster. Oh, okay,
Anyways,
regular booster.
yeah.
All
I'll
right.
start off with reading out the card effects. So first card, Sitting Lala, red 3/2, uh, 10k, alien and science trait. So on play, reveal top card of your deck. If that's an alien or science character, it just gains 2k to the end of turn. On play, you may heal one.
That's really basic for level three.
I don't like the on play 2K. I find it pretty. Eh.
I mean, I understand that. Let's start with this. This first of all, this card's just an R card, so it kind of fits the rarity, to be
Yeah, I
honest.
guess. I mean, it's not that special. It heals, okay, good, but other than that, there's not much to it.
There
So,
isn't much to it. I mean, like you play it's 12k for a turn. It's a healer card. That is it. It's rather boring card.
yep. I'll just move on, I guess. Lala Satelin Devaluk, red 002K, alien science trait. When you have one or less other characters, this gains 1.5, so 3/5. As resonance, reveal one sitting Lala from your hand. During the start of your opponent's attack phase, you may pay the cost. If you do, you may move this card to an empty border on your center stage.
Basically, you
So
make
it's
it move anywhere in the front row
yeah,
for it.
so it's a runner that's 3/5.
The condition to run is unique. That is for sure.
Yeah,
It does technically mean that your opponent does know one card in your hand, but in exchange, you have a 3.5k runner.
yeah, it's pretty worth it, but the chances of getting that is not that high.
Unless you play four City Lala, and that's another story.
Our problem is why would you? I'm pretty sure they're better on level
There,
3.
there are probably better level 3s, but if you're playing this, you have to be playing Lala.
Not well, you have to be playing Lala, but
I
I,
mean, like
I
you
guess.
want to reap the benefit of the running effect.
Yeah, I'll be a waifu deck, I guess. But even without the resonance effect, at 0035 is not that bad.
So, there's still 3/5 runner if you have the card in hand. I
Well,
mean, like the condition is unique and maybe hard to meet depending because we're talking about opening hand here.
yeah,
I mean, like if it's like a level three, if we're talking about like level three, that could be a wild card. It could be anything. But we're talking about a level zero card, and that means at most you can go through 13 cards.
yeah. But even as like by itself, even without the resonance, I still think it's a pretty good card.
It's still 3/5 even
It's
without
one or less
the
other,
yeah
so
yeah it's still a decent card to play. So
yeah,
I mean like it's worth playing.
potentially 4K at turn one if you have like 500 assists or something. So guess I'll just move on. Bonner Trust Lala, red 2/1 8K, alien and science trait. As resonance, reveal one sitting Lala. So when this card is reversed, you may pay the cost of your reveal. And the level of this card's battling opponent is greater than your opponent's level, and pay the cost, and you may reverse that battling character. So it's a suicider.
Only
Well,
two
not
card.
anti-suicider,
It's
anti.
it's not anti-change at all. It's more of a card that kills level threes or higher.
Okay.
Assuming they're still level two. I mean, like in theory it works, but there are some situations where it's pretty bad.
It's a pretty tech, so probably 1/1.
I'd say it's pretty much a tech card. It's if this does this series have anti-change yet?
Not that we know of.
So right now this is your technical anti-change. The card to deal with higher level cards you don't want to deal with. But of course you still have to have Cinderella in your hand. And you better hope that you don't hit them hard enough that they hit level 3 first.
Guess I'll just move on. We have more red cards. Three Close Sisters Momo. Red 1/0, 4.5k. Alien and Plant Trait. Resonance. Reveal one sitting lava from your hand. During the start of your climax phase, you may do that. If this card is on your center stage, you may pay the cost. If you do, all your other characters gain 2k.
Not this card, unless you like happen to have multiple copies of this card on field.
Yep. So all the things that reveal on that rely on sitting Lala. So pretty much you'll be playing 4 copies.
You don't have to play them. It's
But
just
I mean,
it better off. You might as well.
you might as well. 2k all is it's not that bad,
If you think
and
of it this way, it's kind of like a 2K1, but you're just reviewing a card in your hand, not really using it.
yeah, and if you have more than 1 copy, then worth.
More than one copy of Momo, not talking about Sinaloa
Yeah,
here.
of Momo. And it will pair really well with the next card. I guess I got get to. Three Close Sisters Nana, red 10 4.5k alien animal trait. Resonance. Pay 1. You reveal one sitting Nala from your hand, and when you reverse your opponent in battle, you pay the cost. If you do, choose one character from ready room and return to your hand.
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if Sinaloa also happens to have a bond.
Wow, that would be pretty dumb.
The only real issue with these cards is these cards are probably gonna die the next turn over. These are really just like one turn play.
Which is surprising in red, actually.
Not
But
really. I
I
mean,
don't know.
like
It seems more like a yellow thing, but I guess.
overall, it's okay. As long you compare Nana with Mobo, you should be able to get a decent amount of kills, I suppose you can call it.
Yeah,
Plus,
but
if you add support, it's about 75 supposedly.
supposedly, but seeing this, I don't know. It seems like they're cementing like the deck style. So basically, you're gonna be playing four copies of a lot of these cards, or like not 4 copies, but like multiple copies, which
And
makes
I don't
yeah.
think that should be an issue. I mean, like some decks do that.
I know. I'm just saying. I don't. I
Are
don't
you
really
worried
like.
about the amount of damage you can get with one card?
Not really. I just think really it's really limiting as a series. Like you'll basically in red you only have one build.
We're already looking at a couple cards. This is not
I
all the
know,
cards.
but it feels like it feels like it's right now.
Either way, this is really just like lots like Deviluk family build.
Yeah,
It
they
looks
look.
Deviluk build basically. That's what it looks like with Sinalala as like its main card.
Guess we'll just move on to the last not green, red card. Three close sisters. Lala. She's basically 001k alien science trait, and she has a bond to the Nana and Momo, which is they're both ditch one from your hand. Um,
I mean like
I don't know.
it makes the two other card consistent. It can let you discard climaxes.
I don't know. You'll be just running more copies. Your deck is basically done.
Not really. This is you have to remember. You probably runners have tech cards too.
I know. I guess it makes it easy.
It makes doing the Momo and Nana combo easier.
Yep. There's not really much to say. Just cements the
It
combo.
just makes it just there's not much to say about this card. I mean, like it's nothing special. It just makes
The previous card's better.
the previous cards better. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only issue right now is trying to get Lala in your hand, which we cannot confirm there's a bond or not. From the looks of it, there probably will be a bond.
Okay, fine. We move on to green. Yuki Mikan, 3-2, 9.5k, housework and Ransel's trait. For every other transformation or housework character you control against 500, on play or via change, which is good, you get a heal.
Okay, there's much to say about it, really.
I mean, it's a pretty common effect. I prefer it because it has more like it's a continuous power.
It's a 11.5. Okay, people.
Yeah, pretty
That is
much.
all there is to it. 11.5 that heals.
Heals and it has a change, so
The change is I don't know. We'll talk about that soon.
ooh, yeah. Well, guess we'll just go to it. Wait, yeah, go to it right now. Preparing breakfast Mikan, green 1, 5k. Housework and Ransel trait. Assist. All your characters in front of this card gain power plus X, where X is the level of that character, so level of support. change, I believe, is Ditch 2, transformation or housework characters from hand to your brain room. During start of Climax, you pay the cost, and you may change into the level 3.
I have to say a lot about the change. I mean, like I know it costs no stock, but you have to discard two characters to do the change.
Yeah,
I mean, like on normal Climax phase change, we're talking about just discarding one Eddie card
well,
in your
pay the
card.
additional. Yeah,
I mean, like in here we're talking about two specific type of cards.
I I don't think it's that much of a problem.
And my issue is you're losing two cards to get a change off, and then you have to remember there are cards called anti-change that's still current.
Oh, yeah, okay, not worth.
It's not the change is not worth it, people. Unless you're like really hurting for heals, it's not
Yeah.
worth it.
What I personally don't like about it is the assist. I don't like assist changes.
There's nothing
I
wrong
don't-
with it just changes. It just means you play more of the assist.
I guess. I don't know. I just don't like it. But
I don't mind it. I don't mind the assist ability. I mean, like all the more power to it. I mean, like think of it this way.
because
It's kind of like looking at the Monokov change from the first set.
hmm
It's the same thing really, except the change cost is different. I mean, like I understand the change. I think the change is terrible. Even if it is costing you one less stock than to actually play Beacon.
yeah
That'll be like the only dire situation. If you have to heal and you do not have the stock, you have the stock for the assist. There's your heal. If you're
yeah
willing to lose two more cards in your hand, two more character cards to top that, so that's two cards that you could have used.
yeah. I guess it's a good point. So sorry, Mikan. I think Bushiro doesn't like you,
Yeah,
but
the change is terrible. Just if you
despite your
play
popularity, guys,
the the play this card for the assist. Don't play for the change. That's
yeah,
all I have to say about
pretty
that.
pretty bad change.
It's a pretty bad
Uh,
change.
Also move on. Tidying close Mikan Green 104.5k Housework and Ransel trait. When all your other characters are transformation or housework, this gains plus 1k, and it has second ability is when it reverses its opponent in battle with the Climax Takoyaki key holder. On Climax, search your deck for up to one transformation housework. Share to your opponent at your hand shuffle your deck, and the Climax is a treasure bar.
Not much to say about it. It's basically what's the
Uh,
best way to call it? It's basically a 6.5 on attack, based
yeah, it's
on its own
6/5.
based on its own skills.
Yep. I don't know if 6/5 is sufficient nowadays.
It should be, especially if you hit level one first.
Yeah. I, Okay, well, the comic combo's free. Well, other than the
It's
reverse.
free. Yeah, the
That free
Climax
as in
combo
you
is
don't
free,
pay,
so
gotta pay stock.
it's not costing you anything
And
to do
with the
it.
gold treasure bar, it helps out quite a bit. So I guess you could build your hand, sort of.
This is probably the way to build your hand if you want to go for the assist change.
Yep.
But that's no wait. Even then, it's still a break even.
I know it's still pretty bad, but like I mean, it's just a way for this type of deck to build up,
That's
which
like
is
the only way
fine.
to deck to build up. That's it's. I'm pretty sure this is gonna still be a staple card in the transformation housework based deck.
Yep. And there'll probably
Probably.
be Yami cards that go well with this, but we'll find out eventually. Guess I'll keep going. Wrapped in ribbons, Mia. I actually don't remember. Uh, Whatever, Mia. Yellow 102k. She has a counter transformation and sweet trait. When you use backup and you have a transformation or housework character, choose one of your bounty character against plus 1k, and it has a backup of 1k. So 2k backup.
What's there to say about it? It's.
Not much. I mean, you can't split the power, so it's just a 2k backup for 1-0.
I mean,
So
like
you
the trait is quite agreeable. So for certain decks,
transformation housework, yeah, but she just doesn't have housework herself. But transformation is fine already, so yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not much to say. It's just 1-0 2k.
I mean, like all the cards that involve housework had transformation already involved, so I think it'll be okay.
Oh yeah. Well, Mikan doesn't have transformation, so
But housework,
I know. Oh wait, yeah, never mind.
any
Yeah,
card that required housework also happen to have also have to have transformation going with it.
Okay, never mind. Bushiroad's not trolling everyone. Okay, next card. Kurosaki Mea, yellow 3/2, number 5, transformation suites. During your own turn for every other transformational housework, you gain plus 1k. On play, reveal X card from top of your deck. Add one to your hand and discard remaining to random X number of transformation or housework characters you control.
It's basically a 13.5k beater on your turn.
Yep. That's what yellow should do.
That's a big power. So it can beat a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and you can filter through some cards, so that's somewhat good.
I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with the card. It's just that normally we would have seen at least one kind of finisher by now, but it doesn't look like to be the case right now. I mean, like, how I wonder how this deck plans to survive in a kind of deck like in a kind
I
of meta like that.
don't know what Bushiroad is thinking. Are they trying to go back to the roots of like stall
No, no,
game?
I don't think they're going back there. So, in
Let's
any
hope
case,
not.
this card is a filter power beater type
Yeah,
card. Let's just go with that.
yeah,
There's nothing wrong with the card, honestly. It's just it's a beater card at level 3 that has nothing else going for it. That's unless you can like give
yeah.
it extra abilities. That's another story.
I'll probably die next turn.
It'll probably die next turn.
But you have a pretty good reason to run it, I guess. So next card, Darkness Plan. Yellow event 3/3. It has a counter. So basically, choose one battling character, gain the following ability at end of turn. This card cannot deal damage to players, and choose one of your characters and gains 1.5k at end of turn.
All right.
So
So for most people, this kind of effect is basically but most people know this as money bribing, as in the card from not rewrite. What was
little
it?
busters.
Little Busters. It's also there's also a card similar to it in that capo with the same effect. The only difference was that their cost were their card was like a 2/3. And this one's a 3/3, and this one has the gain a benefit of an extra as a 1500 extra power bonus. All due fairness, no one ever used those cards until level 3 in the first place. They were might as well be level 3 cards. So this card pretty
A
much
particular someone uses them quite often. I don't remember.
in any case, it's
Yeah.
it's a good card to stop attacks, like really strong attacks that can really hurt. Like if you put it down on a I'm just gonna I know people most call it Musashi, so I'm just gonna call it Musashi for convenience sakes.
Okay.
You shoot on Musashi. Musashi can't do any damage. That also means her ability to mill for more damage can't do it won't activate either
Yep.
because she's done no damage. So there's no damage to cancel.
And some Climax combos where you pay and burn 4 Xenon or Vivid Red burn 5. You know, since it's on attack, you have to do it and just GG counter them and profit.
And
Uh,
the extra 1500 attack
it's pretty useless, I think.
it can help in certain situations. It depends on the
Eh,
attack.
I don't know. I think it's
Like let's say you're being attacked by a clock kicker. That 1500 is all you need to go over it. Yes, that is no
okay.
damage.
Yeah, I guess.
It's good. That could be a rare
Yeah.
occasion, but it's the possibility is still there.
Yep.
I think most people will run this event by 2 or 3 copies, to be honest.
Problem is how you're gonna build the stock,
Uh,
which
it should be okay, I think. I don't know.
I don't know.
You
Considering how yellow might be like a yellow
They
build,
might just tech in yellow as a tech card. This might be just tech in yellow. That's all there is to it.
it'd probably be a yellow green with Mekon, I guess.
They're gonna tech in their card, no matter what.
Probably
I'm calling it. They're just gonna tech in the card.
every deck is gonna have this. So WG please. um so I guess that's pretty much it for Tulafu. Guess we'll move on to Charlotte. Oto Saka's secret pizza sauce. Blue event. I'm very confused. Level 2/2. Place 2 of your characters in stand to rest. If 2 of your characters put to rest in this manner, search your deck for up to 2 superpower or housework characters show your opponent at your hand shuffle your deck. What?
It's okay. Yeah, I don't
I
see
mean,
the
it's
issue.
okay. I don't see it that useful in a TP though.
You're paying 2 the +1. It's
I
okay.
It's okay.
I mean, like unless you really need those two cards in rest for some reason as well, like he has some ability that requires resting. That's another story. But I think paying two to search for two cards is fine.
So yeah, so far we don't really see any tap for power or just tap uh like tap for something in general in the TD. So as of right now, it's fine. Hopefully they don't put that on yellow cards because that's actually pretty common in TDs. Just lots of yellow cards have those abilities. Yeah, hopefully they don't try to mix it up. Those because they'll just
Just go on already.
yeah okay. Whereabouts of you? Nishimori Yusa, Yellow 002K, Superpower Student Council. When this card declares your attack and you pay the cost, place one of your characters in stand to rest. If you do, choose one of your other characters gains +1 level and 1.5.
You
And
know,
they're
they seriously cut and pasted ability double R card from rewrite.
wow, cut and paste these
Cut and
guys.
paste, cut and paste.
Ushiro at least. I
Now,
mean,
I mean, like it turns. Because I have played this kind of card before. I have to say it has its uses, but most of the time you won't see it. You have to be able to effectively use it somehow.
well, you can go over Suiciders. So
I mean, like tapping. Because you're basically looking at you need three cards on field.
three. Oh wait, yeah. You do. Okay, I see it now.
So like in the early game, it might have some issues because not too many people play that many cards.
Yep.
But if you can meet that condition, and if you do not require to rest anything, then this card is like the best kind of booster you can have until you get anti-changed.
Yeah, highly unlikely.
No, not likely, but just saying. I mean, like you still could use this card at past level 2 or 3 if you wanted, if you really need the power.
Yeah, but seeing that level 2 event sort of complex, as I just mentioned.
In any
Uh,
case, this card is I I played the card. I in reality I didn't find it all that useful, so I'm just gonna give it okay. It's
I'll
good.
play
It's good enough.
vanilla.
It's good enough for a TD.
I'll Tekken one like in just play. I'll just put some vanilla over it. To be honest, I'll just move on. Next card is Clever Play, the Otosaka Yu. Blue 002K, Superpower Steering Council. Opponent's turn gets +2K.
Pretty
Damn.
standard. Pretty standard,
Damn.
but it's a good card for TD.
No, it's the crap we used to have is like +1K only. It's
What?
yeah, on like 2 5s.
It's a two. It's a. This is a 4K on defense.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like it's good compared to like I don't know. I
Stop
just
comparing to other TDs for now. Just talk how it is.
by itself, yeah, it is pretty good. It just reminds me of the Log Horizon card, which makes everyone cry. Because it's pretty big on level 0.
In any
Uh,
case, it's a good defense card to play. I mean, like this is your virtual +1 that you hope for, I suppose.
yep. You
I
can
I
decide. Yep.
I mean, like it's a TD card. It's not much going for it, but you know, for TD card, it's a good level 0.
It's good. Oh, guess we'll just move on to the last card, which should be very fast. Max Tension, Otosaka Yumi, Blue 003K, Piece of Sauce, Best Trait, Housework,
It's a
and the Vanilla.
it's a vanilla. It's a level 0 for now. We should just add to
Yeah,
that just to make sure. So 003K.
it has Piece of Sauce.
You
Right,
know,
so
it's a TD deck.
all that matters.
You're gonna expect vanillas.
Yep, Piece of Sauce stack.
So that's
Yeah,
it.
that's it. In terms of upcoming releases, nothing's changed. I think you can get boosters of Charlotte on Ami. I think I don't remember. Not nothing much has changed. I think
Then we just close up.
I guess I'll be nice and if you guys are looking for Japanese singles or English singles, go to tcgames.ca. I don't. I'm so nice. If yeah, look for singles there. You might find what you need.
I think they're doing well, not Angel Beats,
Uh,
Charlotte and To Love Roof first, right?
no, they're doing To Love Ru and Sal.
Oh, actually
So
Booster 2, right?
yeah, so if you guys and they have Nisekoi as well, so you guys can look for that. To ship to Canada. Well, it's a Canadian store. yeah, that's pretty much it. So rate, comment, subscribe, and see you guys next time.
Goodbye.